Hi everyone, V here, and welcome to Hedon. I'm gonna call it Hedon. After so many, calm games, visual novels and stuff like that, I decided that it's time to go back to the roots for a little bit and go to some FPS gaming. Though with all the dinosaur stuff in the past and so on, I have a little bit of a surprise for you for this series. And that is, I am going to go full dinosaur, at least for this series. Now, through some editing magic and stuff like that, get ready. And there we go. And the reason why I'm doing this is, one, I love dino stuff, and two, I've been giving this tiny model by friend, thank you so much once again. And while it might not be as expressive, I do not have other expressions and stuff like that, I don't even have a wave, I think this is cute, and it would actually fit a game like that. Don't worry, there will be English titties later. For now, I want to play as a dinosaur. Okay, so now, before we go on, I want to go through a couple of rules that I'm going to go over here. I'm going to use. First thing first, I'm going to play the first part, the Crystal Heart. Second part, saves are allowed only at the beginning of each level, or if I want to show something really cool and will need to reload, I can think of one situation eventually down the line. Or if it turns out that the episode would be a little bit too long and I just gotta wrap things halfway through a level because the levels in Hedon are insanely big at times. And now, what else? I have played this game before, quite a few times actually, but there are still a ton of secrets then that I have not found out. I'm going to do my best to find most of them. This is not going to be a mad dash through everything. And finally, I'm going to play on the Berserk difficulty level. It's insanely difficult, extremely punishing, and I managed to finish the game only one time with this. If I get killed with this stuff, since there's no saves, I'm redoing the entire level. Hopefully it will not be enough for a failed compilation, though that would be funny to watch. One way or another, there we go. Berserk. You can't use guns, but you get access to a new set of melee weapons to help you overcome this challenge. Monster strength is normal, but spawns are similar to brutalizing. You may also find a few additional companions. Perfect for second playthroughs. Oh my god, this is going to suck. This is going to suck major balls. Okay, first thing first, got my shield and a tiny hatchet. Press F1 to view the quick reference screen. All messages can be reviewed in the console. I guess I will be doing this because I remember that they have a tendency of disappearing rather fast, definitely faster than I can read at times. Okay, you two, done? Lovely. The gun socket is missing the power source. I am so glad that there are people in the windows over there. Yeah, I cannot even pick this up. Well, glad to see you, Sarge. The demons got us trapped in here. We need help. Well, only one way forward. Oh, we're here. Okay, they spawn over there. I'm not even gonna... Whoops. I was about to say that I'm not even gonna bother. But it seems that I jumped down by accident. Thank you very much. Yeah, these red crystals explode, and they explode with passion. Okay, should be going this way, good. Also, I will be using the map quite a lot because the levels in here are complicated as fuck. Okay, which way do I go now? First thing first, gonna deal with the dog. Okay, that was it. I gotta admit, while Hedon is made... Yeah, I said I'm gonna call it Hedon and... Never mind. Hedon is... while it's made on the GZDo engine, this game can do some incredibly awesome fuckery with the environments. A wrinkly parchment pressed on the floor, you translate the demonic language with ease. My faithful servant, you are indeed right. The Iron Division orcs and their allies have launched a full-scale assault on our hellish domain. Once this bold affront is dealt with, I shall send my demon troops to reclaim your shattered outposts and deliver the punishment for your failure to stop them. Make sure nobody leaves your petty little town, or the consequences will be worse than death. Signed, BB. Okay. Well, I guess he got what was coming to him. Ah, this part. Okay. Gonna make a mad dash. Then again, no. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna kill these guys. Normally it would be a little bit easier because these guys drop a nice weapon, as you can see. This Death Claw, if my mind serves me right. The outfire of that thing drops bombs, which act as proximity mines. Okay, everything done. Time to open up. Nice. Right into the head. Wake up. Wake up. Okay, let's wake up. That was a nice tumble down. Ah, lovely. Got a hatchet and shield. There we go, and a hefty axe. I really like hatchet and shield, and the shield is extremely good, especially against iron urchins. But the hatchet itself deals minuscule amount of damage. The good thing is that there's a shield bash with this thing. Tip, you won't get far without a map, the full tab. It has an overlay in normal mode that can be configured, okay? Well, normal mode you can zoom in, of course. This will look like it could be broken with a proper pickaxe. And there's a small secret over there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to discover in here. I am going to run around, like I said, I want to find as many secrets as possible. And I kind of want to feed up on the cave fungi. Well, shit. Okay, I did not expect to see these guys here just yet. I don't exactly like it. Okay, I know I can toggle sprinting, thanks. Holy crap. Thank you. Okay, I got a key. That's nice. Very good. Some healing stuff. Potion of Might, which is incredibly good, and one healing vial. Oh, by the way, like I said, I am not going to save manually, but this game still does automatic saving. So from time to time it will happen. I am going to ignore those. Because, like I said, one save per beginning of the level. Minus right now because the intro was really quick. You unroll a damp note. Someone has probably dropped it without noticing. Patent Dura Slug. Rotation 509, Dane 238. I really don't like these small quakes. Earth forbid we wake up with more cave-ins. And the crystals seem to be acting weird too. The power cores have been running out unusually fast. This place makes me feel so claustrophobic. I did tell the goblins to carve the ceilings higher, but it kept going on about the heat going out faster that way. I miss working in Valk. I kinda understand the part about claustrophobia, like... Gotcha. I'm not sure what I can do with this thing. I guess it's just a meme reference. Yeah, I gotta crouch all the time while walking around this place. Okay, am I going the right way? Alright, there's the grove. And a chicken. Am I going there? I will go there in just a moment. Just gonna eat someone's fruit and vegetables. Now, how do I get inside there? I remember I managed to do it once. We had a huge tremor today. I went out to check on the others and was surprised to see the elevator was not working. After exchanging a few shouts with the goblins up inside the mine barrack, we figured out it was the switch that needed a new power core. Good thing we had a bunch stocked up in the storage room. It's times like these when I'm so glad I asked Earth Mother Druga to grow the steel vine doors for me. I'd rather rely on ancestral magic than some wacky goblin switch. Speaking of crystal magic, these veggies are growing very quickly and the chick eggs are about to hatch. We won't need food from Valk for a while. Okay, couple days later. That blasted worm's hissing is driving me crazy. I tried chewing through the vines, but they're too solid to yield. I can't get too close or it will spit this freezing cold slime at me. Gods, what is this creature? One day next. I woke up to screech today. Hard to tell the time down here anymore. The worm has found the chick hiding behind the shelf. That poor bird didn't stand a chance. I'd go in and got the beast, but Dura wants to get a witch from Valk to study at first. What an ordeal. I tried going up to get a drink, but the elevator is out yet again. At this rate, we'll run out of power cores, and the goblins are too scared of cave-ins to go break more walls. Oh, Earth, why so furious? Have none of our offerings pleased you? I guess not. I guess it didn't. I'm sorry. Okay, so... one more over here. Thankfully, that's what I wanted, the extra protection amulets. The crystal amulets, right. The crystal amulets provide you with a set amount of armor. Small power shots can provide a further bonus to your armor reserve. Yeah, that's about it. There is a couple more places that I wanted to check. And there's also this tiny pond, I'm sorry. That I want to check over here because, like I said, normally if you would just try to blaze through the entire thing, the maps would not be that big, you know? But once you focus on... oh, holy crap. more worms. I'll get to you in just a moment. But first, there we go. That's secret. Okay, someone missed their pants. Nice. Ah, there we go. Dark vision goggles. I don't think... yeah, the door is locked from the other side. But in this specific place, this tiny little pond, is something that you would not be able to access normally. Crap, I can't even get out of here, thank you. Much better, thanks. Now there's one more behind the waterfall. Kind of a cliche, but it gives me another throwing axe. And that's very good. On Berserk difficulty, you can have more than once right out of the bat. Which is good, because when you throw these things, they deal insane amount of damage. You just gotta aim properly. Okay, power crystal storage room. Thank you. This is what I have been trying to get. Which way to go now? Okay, here. As I said, everything here is pretty darn cool. I like it. But the maps can be insanely convoluted. That and my spatial orientation is pee-pee poo-poo, so you know that. You know how that works. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, stone key to open, I don't have it. And now everyone's nervous while waiting for that dwarf to arrive. We suspended the mining operations lest more quakes bury us inside the tunnels along with those wretched worms. They're big enough to swallow a goblin whole. We were making such smooth progress, these caverns are chock full of crystals, almost as many as there are rumored to be inside the Crystal Heart. No wonder that Lancers have sensed the power in here and sent us in. Maybe we managed to dig up more than those cyan magnetic formations or the yellow power shots. Who the dwarf will be able to sniff out some mithril? Okay. Pint of mead, jug of wine. It's nice to know that... okay, so this is that room that we were in. It's nice to know that we are somehow completely immune to alcohol poisoning in this. 15-0, I have news. We managed to capture one of the ones that have been troubling us lately. You could send in one of your witches now. We will do our best to aid her research. I hope we find a way to deter them before they cave in all our tunnels. And fight... the text ends abruptly. Okay. I mean, not okay, but... yeah, I get it. Okay, vial of healing. I really like these things because that's like a tiny medikit that you can have with you. Another one out of power. And look, that's us. Cool. I also like the... I think the term was called Doom Cute, like you have stuff made in Doom Engine that's meant to resemble normal household appliances and stuff like that. Given the recent events, the shadow has been set to close back after a short period. Don't use it unless you can signal someone to let you back in. The waterfall gate is to remain closed until the witch arrives. We can't let the accursed worm escape. Okay, so let's open it back up. Yeah, like I said, I really like the vials of healing because it's like a tiny medkit with you and you can hold up to 10 of them. There we go. Okay, something was there. First thing first, stone key. Oh, how nice. Okay, so that's how you get in. Not a secret, but is there anything else over here? Because I remember that on regular difficulties. there's frag fire stuff, basically ammo for the shotgun, or maybe the shotgun itself, I don't know. But yeah. And now when I'm playing on Berserk, I know for sure that I'm going to get a lot of different other power-ups. Okay, a couple more. There's a lot of these guys over here. I know that I'm getting, whoops, extra power-ups. Like an extra amount. But for the love of me, I do not know the distinct differences between the stuff that I will have right now and the stuff that I had earlier. I guess I will find out as time goes. I know for sure that I'm definitely going to use the power-ups way more frequently. Okay, good. Pickaxe. Ah, great, even more worms. Now, I remember quite a couple of places with breakable walls. I know that I've seen at least 2 of them. Wait, this is the way forward. This one I remember. Like I said, it's been quite a nice while since I did last time. Good. Quest items are not required to be manually selected. They are used automatically. That's good. And time shard, which is fantastic. This is the kind of stuff that I love. It freezes time for 10 seconds. And while it's not as good on regular difficulties because it also freezes all the projectiles that you are shooting out of your weapons, on this difficulty level, this thing is a godsend because it completely freezes enemies in place, but you can still swing your melee weapons at them. Okay, please do not hiss at me. Okay, good. Another power core. So now I should be able to open up the door right there in front. Okay. I really don't like these things. Like, it might seem like the easiest enemy in the game so far, and technically that's true, but its spit attack deals insane amount of damage. The Dwarven Prospector should arrive by the end of the moon. If he's wearing an elemental ring signet, you may let him in. Lovely. Hello there. Gotta make sure to eat every single thing that there is around here. Shit. Yeah, because as I said, I want my health to be at maximum. Ah, great. I really enjoy how the night vision goggles work in here because they also highlight enemies. And with my eyesight, that's like a giant plus. Okay, there should be an entrance over here. And a couple of splitting paths. I cannot take this, but I have extra night vision goggles. I'm riding this with my dying breath. This woman came out of nowhere and snuffed everyone out before we could even draw our weapons. I was the only survivor. She vanished as quickly as she appeared and left some arched pentagrams. Then cultists started gating from them. Killed a few, but one stabbed me in the leg. If any sister reads this, rush to Valk. If demons are behind this, they must be after the Crystal Heart. Okay, this should be way back to the shrine. Good. I will be getting back there because that bit contains a rather interesting secret. You can avoid alerting groups of enemies by attacking with your fists. Yeah, that would be it. B. I've managed to get one of those odd protection amulets from the orcs. However, I'll need the proper crystals to recharge it. I know it's no job for friends, but see if you can nab some glowing shards when they prepare the supply caravan and drop them at the spot we agreed on, along with the rest of my gear. I will pitch in with this nice ruby I've acquired. Make it worthwhile. I always liked how they added ellipses in text, almost as if to try and emphasize that someone's making a pause or something like that. It's kind of silly, but I guess it's for better reading. Okay. Okay, yes, my cover is blowing. Just gotta be careful because I know that there's a barricade somewhere over here, right? Yeah, and these guys are throwing shit at me. Unfortunately, without a ranged weapon, I cannot do much. What do we have? Ah, there it is. Moondrop Flower quest item. I am going to be using this in just a moment. But first thing first, I want to clear out this entire forest. I do not want anything sneaking up behind me. Good stuff, I didn't even have to throw my axe. I think maybe once so far. And yeah, like I said, crap. I hate these ones with the shield. There are like, I think, 2 or 3 ways to cheese fighting them. One would be potion launcher, which I do not have. Other one would be explosive weapons, which I also do not have and will never have in this playthrough. Okay, this could have gone a little bit better, but not too bad. Yeah, and the third way to deal with them is to use the fire hammer, which I will be able to have, because normally the explosions come from crush blow, but I will not be able to have this weapon over here because the difficulty restrictions. But the fire hammer, that thing can be thrown and can make a giant explosion, but I'm not gonna spoil too much just yet. I got the Moondrop Flower, which means I can place it here on the altar. There we go. Much better. But this is not everything, because placing that flower on the altar opens up one more secret over here. The woods over here have been closed off earlier, but with that flower in place... Yeah, the trees over here vanish. You can go right on through. And this leaves a place for one more really interesting secret right behind that bush. Okay, not only I'm going to eat someone's supplies, there we go, a rather kick-ass house. I gotta admit that the aesthetic here really tickles my fancy. I'm so glad that the enemies can infight over here. It really tickles my fancy. Just in general, I always liked the idea of a house being carved into... a house being carved into cave or something like that. Oh my god, thank you so much. I had no idea that you get this weapon over here on this difficulty level, but this lance... wait, let me check. Force spike, okay, so that's how it is called. This is a fantastic weapon. Okay, and bathroom. Okay, can I increase my health? No, I cannot. I know that warm bath can increase your health slowly to a certain level, but I guess I exceeded 100, so that's it. But yeah, Force Spike is an amazing weapon. Not only it has an amazing range, but I can also use it to pull enemies to me with alt fire. So that's a perfect way, there we go, to close the distance between the enemies and me. Plus the yank stuns him. The yank stuns the enemies, which is pretty darn good, I believe. Especially in case of Samurai, and I think you could say in the case of, well, golems, but this is something that happens way later. As your Master, okay, has probably informed you, I need you to finish making an amulet for me. I brought a crystal to the Shrine of the Moon Goddess, and I expect the final magical processes to be complete in a month and a week from now. All that is left for you to do is offer a moondrop flower on the pedestal. It's a pale flower akin to lotus. I've recently witnessed one blooming near the stone circle. We already got that covered. Once you get the amulet, look behind the fern upstairs for a switch that opens the secret path to Valk. Head to the grove and leave it to the reavers in charge, Druga. What do we have here? Scroll of Magma Ball. I'm going to keep this thing handy for an immediate use. I finally received one of those crystals from the Lancers. They call them time shots. Quaint object. It seems to have no bond with darkness, no gravity. Wherever I place it, it will float peacefully in time and space. I was instructed not to fiddle around with it while not wearing my protective crystal amulets, for I'd burst into ash in mere moments if I were to break it by accident. I need to find some time to study it further. If only my sisters hadn't decided to begin the campaign and call us all to arms right now. Yep, this thing. Okay. There it is, but I need to check. Did I miss anything over here? Ah, there's also this place. Okay. As you may know, we have been called to join our sisters in the Iron Division campaign. We will likely be away for months, and someone needs to tend to the camp this time. I know you're eager to further your apprenticeship, but we cannot take everyone with us. Tend well to our home, and make sure to get us some firewood, as the cold moon is almost upon us. Earth Mother Druga has also left you a task. She needed some help with finishing an amulet. I'll leave you my spike gun, you know where to find extra mags. And try not to drink all the wine this time. How lovely, thank you very much. Ah, there we go. Yep, we found a secret. These are the mags for the spike gun. which we will not be able to use, but I am going to help myself to the wine. Okay, one more thing, a mushroom. As I said, I want to make sure that... Ah, sorry. I am not leaving these guys unattended. Okay, so now back around to the exit, and that should be it. Like I said, I'm actually kind of excited for this whole playthrough with melee only, because it's pretty cool. It's definitely a completely different, you could say, take on what you would normally call an FPS game. Okay, there we go. Use the doll with a fist symbol to end the level. I missed someone. And I missed a secret, come on! And here I thought I was doing relatively good. Crap. Okay, entering Plaza. With a head still sore from waking up in a pile of rocks and still no memory of how she even ended up there, then made her way out of the mining post only to find her blood sisters dead from a treacherous force. Whoever those cultists were, they meant business, and if demons were behind this, things were about to become much worse. She rushed through the secret tunnel towards her hometown, gripped tight around that hefty axe, hoping that the enemy hadn't breached the defense. The sooner Zan could join the Iron Division warriors in crushing their invaders, the sooner they could make them pay for this insolent aggression. She emerges by Valk's Plaza, yet no sign of ongoing battle can be heard. And there is our secret exit. And I also believe that this is a nice place to save everything up. One level done, time nicely wrapped up. Like I said, I will try not to extend the 1 hour time mark. Might stretch it a little bit from time to time, but that's about it. So yeah, that would be it. This would be a nice spot to save everything up and to wrap today's episode. That's all for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Have a great one.